always. And he's worthy to be praised. Most High. His Most High made sure that he was lifted up and exalted. Highly exalted. But if you don't know that, then you understand that everything praises the Most High. Get out Psalms 148 and 5.
Psalm chapter 148, verse 5. Psalm chapter 148, verse 5. Let them praise the name of the Most High, for he commanded, and they were created.
Hear that? Read that again up.
Let them praise the name of the Most High, for he commanded, and they were created.
That's right. Everything. He commanded, and they were created. Psalm 16 and 4.
15.
16 and 4.
Psalm chapter 16, verse 4. Their sorrow shall be multiplied that chaseth after another idol. Their drink offering of blood will I not offer, nor take up their name in my lips.
Why? I mean, you think I'll read that again?
Their sorrow shall be multiplied and hasten after other idols.
You hear that? So, when you look at Israel, what have Israel done? They followed the way of the heathen, so it was just trap unto us. And we sacrifice our sons to these heathens, give them over to them. You know, that's a heck of a job to be able to teach your children the truth, and then you got to let them go learn and sacrifice them to devils, as the scripture said. We just read. So, read it again. This is the result. Read.
Psalm chapter 16, verse 4. Their sorrows shall be multiplied that hasten after other idols.
Read it right out.
Their sorrow shall be multiplied that hasten after another idol. Their drink offering of blood will I not offer, nor take up their name in my lips.
Woo! Man. Get St. John 14 and 6. Because you say you're not going to take up their name in his lips. Get St. John 14 and 6.
St. John. Chapter 14, verse 6.
That's why it's very important that we have our minds spiritually in the right direction, because if you don't think spiritually, then you can do and say anything. When we hear we everything we saying go, it's going to the Most High. Everything we say and do, we start out with Colossians 3:17. That's don't just leave. Oh, the book's closed, I can do whatever I want to do, think how I want to think. You think the Most High looking down? We asking him all the time to look at us. Don't get no report from no angels. He said his eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. So we have to be on point spiritually, I must say, because the only way you're going to be on point spiritually is to think about what he has given us in his word to remember once the book is closed. Read. St. John 14 and 6.
St. John 14, verse 6. Amongst the outside said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
So, with the Mashiach Shai, he just said, I'm not going to even acknowledge you in my lips, with my lips. I mean, he ain't going to acknowledge your name in his lips. He said, no man comes to the Father but by him. So he ain't going to the Most High on your behalf. Look, so you praying. You think the Most High hearing your, get Revelations 8 and read verse 3.
Revelation chapter 8, verse 3. And another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all saints upon the golden altar which was before the throne.
So these prayers, this angel is giving it to Hamashiach Yahushua, going to give it to the Most High. That's why we burn the frankincense and myrrh. Read.
And the smoke of the incense, which came with the prayers of the saints, ascended up before the Most High, out of the angel's hand.
Right, so it's got to come from the Spirit to Hamashiach Yahushua to the Most High. The prayers is coming. The angels taking the prayers. Like I said, the angels taking the prayers got to go through that order. To a Mashiach Yahushua, he said, no man come to the Father but by him. So the angel got to get the prayers, give them to a Mashiach Yahushua. He gives it to the Most High. But he said, hey, he ain't listening to what you got to say. Said, he's not going to even bring you in. It has nothing to do with you. They're going to bring you in. Your thought of you is not going to be brought up. So your name is not going to be mentioned out of his lips. That means your prayer's not going before the Most High. See, all this is key. Get Psalms 141 and 2. That's why, people, they wonder, they try to say we're different, but in the Catholic Church, they be, the wicked priest be running around with a censer in his hand with what? Incense, trying to portray what it is that we done as the Israelites. But read this. Psalms 141 and 2.
Psalms chapter 141 verse 2. Let my prayer be set forth before thee as incense, and the lifting up of my hands as an evening sacrifice.
Right. So he said, let my prayer be set forth before thee as incense. That's why the incense goes up and the angels takes it to Hamashiach Yahushua, to the Most High. This is very key here. This is key too. Read verse 4.
Not yet.
Verse 4.
Psalm chapter 141 verse 4. Incline not my heart to any evil thing, to practice wicked works with men that work iniquity, and let me not eat of their dainty.
That's right, man. But what do? We learn the way of the heathen. That's why he said, hey, incline my mind, heart means mind, to any evil thing, to practice wicked works with men that work iniquity. Working together with men that's working iniquity. Wickedness. We don't want to do that. We want to make sure that you're in the spirit with the Most High by Shema Mashiach Yahushua, so that you don't fall into the trap that's set up for you. It's a trap that's set up for you. Big trap. At that. You don't want to be caught up in that. We want to make sure that you're not you're blameless. So he didn't even speak to you. Your name not even come out of his lips. That's sad. Look at Isaiah. Now give me Proverbs 16 and 4. Proverbs 16 and 4.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Most High has made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked was the day of evil.
So he made everything for himself. Now, the brother said the Most High, right? Go to Colossians, the first chapter. That's why I say, I don't know how it is that get Colossians 1, and I want you to start at verse 15.
Colossians chapter 1, verse 15. Who is the image of the invisible power?
So, the Most High is the image, Hamashiach Yahushua is the image of the invisible power, because the Most High is a spirit, and tells you in John 4:24, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. So Mashiach Yahushua is in the image or the likeness of the Most High. What do you see the Most High do? That's what he does. What you hear the Most High says, that's what he says. He's the word of the Most High. Read.
The firstborn of every creature.
The firstborn of every creature. Read.
For by him were all things created, that are in heaven and that are in the earth, visible and invisible.
So the Most High, through Mashiach Yahushua, made all things. And he made things visible and invisible. He made things visible and invisible. Read.
Whether they be strong, or dominion, or principality, or power. All things were created by him and for him.
So all things were created by him and for him. So that's what you said in Proverbs 16 and 4. The Most High, Mashiach Yahushua, has made all things. We just read it. And we've been through this to know that the Most High created all things by Mashiach Yahushua. So when it's saying the Most High, you should say the Most High have made all things, which the Most High did, but he made it by Mashiach Yahushua. So I just said, so what happened to Mashiach Yahushua? He just disappeared just now in the Old Testament. Because you say the Most High has made all things for himself.
No, I said, well, Mashiach,
Not in this verse you didn't.
I did.
Okay.
16 and 4?
Yeah.
Right.
So even the wicked for the day of evil. So he made all things for himself. Then he even made the wicked for the day of evil. Verse 2.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 2. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eye, but the Most High, while Mashiach weighs the spirit.
Right. So people can always, we all can be subject to thinking of the way whatever our way is clean in the eyes of everybody. But the Most High weigh the spirits. He weigh the spirits. That's why it's very important to understand the inkling that He allow us to know of Him. It's not a lot. It is a lot. I'll take that back. It is a lot, but there's so much more we have to learn. If Mashiach gonna have 1,000 years to teach us, very much so, man. Man. Look at verse 9.
Proverbs chapter 15, verse 9. A man's heart divided his way, but the Most High directed his steps.
Right. A man's mind, which is his heart, divides his way.